Hello, this is Shag, and after that you probably were expecting something slightly different from what this is. Welcome to Pocket Monsters Green version, aka, well, Pokemon Red and Blue. We're the precursor to them. The Red and Blue that we know are essentially touch-ups of this one, especially since this one is only in Japanese. Except in this ROM, in which case it is translated into English. Yeah. You'll get... The main purpose of this is to show off just how translated it is. You get a preview here. We'll set dialogue speed to quick, fighting cartoon can be set to view, and rule of competition can remain at replace. But let's start a new game. It's our first meeting! Welcome to the world of Pocket Monster. My name is Aochider, I was called. Dr. Pet was loved and esteemed by us all. In this world, the alive creatures called as Pocket Monsters live in every corner. The creature named Pet was treated as a pet to take part in the competition, and I'm doing the study of this pet, that is all. Then, now tell me your name. Just to go along with the ruse, we will just go as green. Okay, call it green. This little boy is my grandson, either your pally partner or your opponent. Well, what's your name? And since I don't even know what the heck, he's going to be Rocky. Oh, I remember, it's called Rocky. Green, now start your story. Dream and adventure. Go to the world of Pocket Monster. Go! We are gonna be in for quite the ride, I assure you. Green is operating a computer. Okay, it's time to go out for a walk. Can't examine the television, I suppose. Green, press the button, PC, and we will take away one wound here. There picked up wound cure in the communication. I might be a little bit too amused by bad translations, but I think this might be worth it. Oh yes, boy should go to travel whenever he likes. It is said in TV. Ah yes, Dr. Aochider living in next door came to call you. The TV film is on. There are 4 boys going on the track. I'm also without going at once. All our books of Pet. I have no idea where I actually found this, by the way, since it's been a really long time since I initially found it. So, I can't answer that question. I'm also fostering Pet. If I were stronger, I also can replace Guard. Here is White City. White is a primary color. I think that might be factually incorrect. What a terrific the scientific strength is! It is said Prop and Pet can be transferred into data and transmitted by PC communication. And this is the Institute of Dr. Okada, who is also Dr. Aochider. Don't confuse all of his names, he has like 5. Here's the home of Rocky. But anyway, we know that the way to initiate Pokemon is to try and get in the tall grass. Hey, wait me! And here's Aochider Okada himself. It was very dangerous just now. The wild pet run out from the grass. You can let Pet have a try if here there is Pet, but wait for okay, follow me. Grandpa, and others are very tired. Is it Rocky? Ah, really? I'm shouting! Wait a movement. Ah, green! Are there 3 Pet? Ha ha! There conceals Pet in the Monster Ball. I was famous Pet trainer for my excellence. But now Pet is old, only exists 3S. Give you one. Select, please. Ah! How sly! Grandpa, also give me one. Don't be anxious, Rocky. Select one you like. Yup. And now, as usual, we get our choice of 3 Pokemon, the original 3 starters. We have Charmander, by which I mean Shadow, the lizard pocket monster, burns the fire from the tail from the time it was born and ends its life as the fire burns out. Why, Flame Pet, is there also a shadow of human figure? I don't think so, Mr. Aochider Okada. Squirtle, or Torto, the shell, its long neck draws back the shell comfortably and emits out water. The pet stepped on the waters dependent on the tortoise? Nah, that doesn't sound right. And lastly, Bulbasaur, or Incon, is on the back of the plant from the time it was born and is fostered to become gradually larger and larger. Really? An unimaginable seed of plant pet. Will it do? I will take this one, because the first time I ever played Pokemon, Bulbasaur was my choice. The rest of the time I picked water types, so that was kind of strange. This pet is really very healthy and very good! Green has received Incon from Aochider. Do we nickname Incon? I'm not going to use nicknames in this playthrough, just to show the badly translated names off a little bit more. Then I want this! Rocky has received Shadow from Aochider. The pet I've chosen looks stronger. Hey, he actually spoke something that made sense. Oh, I see. Even the wild pet come out as long as you let him compete. You will go to the next door town. To press the start key to open the main of the menu. When depositing, pet reports that writes seriously and works hard. That is enough. What else can we examine? Scene PC even communicates an email to me. Foster pet stronger. Fight, contest, trainer. Here call together the strongest trainer. The place is the headquarters of Pet Alliance Society in Park Courts. Dr. Aochider, have a visit, please. And lastly, there exists an analog to the illustrated handbook. Okay. Wait, no, illustrated handbook. There's a lot of weird line breaks here, but the pages are all blank. The Pokédex is the illustrated handbook now, which given the sprite here makes a little bit more sense, probably. Wait a minute, Green, it's difficult for me to get Pet from Grandpa. Act as my opponent. Don't worry, even everything related to the battle system is horribly translated. Rocky has made a challenge. Rocky delegated Shadow. Go, Incon. The usual Gary fight in the beginning, or Blue, I suppose. We can choose Combat, Goods, Flee, and Pet. What happens? No good! Don't let the opponents see your back while competing intensely. Well, okay then. Our two move choices are Go All Out and Chirps, aka Tackle and Growl. Foe Shadow's Chirps to assail! Now, I won't show every battle, naturally. Probably just mostly the trainer stuff, and the rest I'll speed up, at least. The rival always getting critical hits in the first fight. Which reminds me, I was asked if I would, do a Nuzlocke style run of a Pokemon game, where the rules are basically, first, Pokemon, when they die, you're supposed to release them, or, as I would do, I would put them in a box in the PC labeled Graveyard, but that's just me. And you're only allowed to catch, like, the first new type of Pokemon you see on a route, instead of any Pokemon you run into. But I'm just gonna play through this casually, if you will. Ah, he missed Growl. Unable to determine smoothly. Unable to determine smoothly. Wow. He's not doing so well. I mean, he got 2 critical hits, but it's not really working anymore. Granted, he is lowering our attack for every turn, so... The enemy's Shadow falls down. Incon has got 69 in experience value. The level has reached 6. I've won the contest with Rocky. Well, how it may be that. Fool! It's so good for your pet. Green getting $175 as a prize. Well, compete with other pet first. You'll get stronger and stronger. Green, Grandpa, then bye-bye. Or I guess smell you later, as he would say. Green also doesn't admit his defeat. It should be better to foster while letting Pet compete. You accidentally rhymed your nonsense. Here's the last one, the pet of Dr. Aochider. Doesn't tell us anything about not taking it. Though we saw it, we won't do anything, because Dr. Aochider is an authoritative person on Pet. But many pet trainers still respect Dr. Aochider. I'm also studying Pet as an assistant of Doctor. Does this guy say that same thing? Yes, he does. Anyway, as in Pokemon Red and Blue, we must now proceed upwards and get the parcel for Professor Oak, Dr. Aochider. Here is no one Kajaiwe, White City, Evergreen City. Not even the city names are ever right. I'm a clerk of the Friendship Store. It's a convenient prop shop. Next time when you come to the Evergreen City welcome, you have to look again. Oh yes, give you the sample, please. Green has received wound cure. I can't get away with talking to everyone either, because I'm pretty sure that there are some people who are so poorly translated that they crash the game. There are also some people who speak in complete nonsense characters. Let's also take a look at our status screen while we're here. In Con, his status effect is Common, meaning he doesn't have any. He's got Attack, Protect, Agile, and Special. Type 1 Weed, Type 2 Poison. Master Green. Wisdom out of 204. Additive, 32 to level 7. And we might as well also save. Are you to report the record? Would you overwrite the previous record? Green record seriously on the report. But yeah. If we ever wanted to skip battles fast track, I suppose we could turn off fighting cartoon. But for now we'll proceed as normal. There is a height difference on the road. To jump down is really terrific, but can go back White City quickly. And oh no, the first wild Pokemon battle. Wild Kellar jumps out. Now, we don't have any Pokeballs yet, obviously. And also, you probably don't need to see this. The attack of the pet hasn't hit home. It makes a horrible noise when you skip it, though, so I guess I'll have to figure out some sort of happy medium. And a Pidgey. A Bobo. One other thing you might notice about Pokemon Green is that some of the sprites are different. For Bobo's blow! And by some of the sprites being different, I mean that, well, since this is before Red and Green, you see, a lot of it is, Incon, the level has reached 7. A lot of the sprites are worse. Incon, remember Parasite again! Yay! I'm assuming that is Leech Seed. I don't think the moves have descriptions which we can investigate for even more correct translation. How cheap a bulletin board! For Pet, except for strength, a source of vigorous force to show Trick. The gist of force, it is the gist of force for Trick. When hasn't it, order them to have a rest and send her Pet. Sound advice, I would say. If put it in the center pet to store, even fatigue and movable pet can become strong again. The center pet, before here, whichever city has it. Check free! Use it as you like. PC in the corner has already warned the girl attendant on the service desk. Very zeal, do you think so? Nah, it's not really zeal. I wouldn't say. Here a pet recovered his strength. Do you deposit the monster ball? Then let me deposit here. Sorry to have let you waiting so long. My deposited pet, how strong all of you are. Welcome coming once more. Me reading this dialogue is sounding even more awkward than Roam reading Toho dialogue. Seriously, here is Evergreen City. Evergreen is the color of green forever. Just in case you weren't clear on that. That is Queer Ball! Yes, it really is Pet. It is convenient whenever a pet deposit or draw can do freely. Hello! Wait a minute! Listen to me! Hi! Don't go there! I've said it to you! Why, Grandpa, I can do nothing about it that you sleep here, only waiting for you to dispel the effects of alcohol. Ah, drunk old men in the road. Elder brother! Brother! What? That Pidgey's no one's elder brother. My papa also liked Pet very much. It's a difficult and interesting thing to consider how to nickname me, nickname. A nickname tasteful is not bad, but a name easily remembered is the best. Sparrows are twittering, ba ba. That's not something you would write, ever, I'm pretty sure. It's a map of the city. And by that it means all the cities. We can take a look at what's to come. White, evergreen, gray, light blue, the home of Cape, dried leaf, aster, lightning color, Caria, pink, hunt area, Twin Island, Red Lotus Island, and Quartz, among other things. Oh. I was going to say we didn't get the map from Rocky's sister, but I guess that's after you deliver this thing. Speaking of... Hello! You are come from White City? Do you know Dr. Aochider? This is entrusted. Can you transmit it for me? Green has checked the postal parser from the shop. Parcel, I mean. Hi, it is said that this shop monopolizes antidote. You don't say. Ah, no any traumato medicine. Looks like selling traumato? Why would you want a traumato? Traumatic tomatoes cannot end well. Did I say something about crashing the game? I meant it, apparently. Let's see what we can do here. Anyway. Well, glad we got through that again. So, don't read Professor Aochider's mail, or it will kill you. Good to know. I can only hope that that doesn't sound as horrible as it does to me right now, once this is done recording. Ugh. Right. Straight to the objective this time. And this time we should save afterwards, in case the letter explodes for some other reason. As that guy said, jumping from height difference is really terrific. Or something like that. Alright, Aochider. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong house completely. Or... Okada. Okada's easier to say, but less ridiculous. Hello! Well, Green, how about you? The pet I fostered are all obedient? You should have had pet trainer! What is given to me? Green gives him something that should be sent to Dr. Aochider. Well, this is the specially made monster ball that I've ordered. Thank you very much. Rocky Grandpa! If there's no colon, I'm going to read it that way. Rocky, I've forgotten them all. What's matter? Aochider, yes. Would you be kind enough to do for me? On the table is my illustrated handbook of Pet. Found the data of Pet. It can record automatically. The pages also increase automatically. A high science, technologically illustrated handbook. Aochider, Green, Rocky. These all are kept here by you. Green received the illustrated handbook of Pet from Aochider. Record all made perfectly illustrated handbooks of Pet in the world. That's my dream, but I've become an old man. I can't undertake to do a difficult job as best one can. Thus, you replace me to realize my dream. Then you two set out at once. This is a great job left on the history of Pet. Rocky, yes, Grandpa. Just leave it all to me. Green, it's a pity that it wouldn't be your turn next. You're right. Borrow a map of the city from my elder sister. Tell my elder sister not borrow it to Green. You'll waste your energy through your having arrived at Lotus Pool. I have no idea what he was saying there. Lotus Pool? Maybe that's the name of his sister. Rocky and Lotus Pool. Lotus Pool Aochider. What a name. It is said that Grandpa Aochider had requested you to do the work. It must be really hard. This is for you. Green has received town map. And since this doesn't have a organized inventory system, that town map will just sit there forever. And get in my way, no doubt. We still don't have Pokeballs. Or Monster Orbs. Or whatever. Oh man, I thought we were gonna get out free of that. I guess I have to catch things to show off their dex entries, don't I? Let's save frequently, by the way. You know, just in case more things explode the video game. Welcome! What are you looking for? Have a good look, please. Monster Ball, Detoxicate Cure, Paralysis Cure, and Burning Cure. Oh, no escape ropes yet. I remember they had a funny name. Like Leaf Hole Rope, I think it was. Is it Monster Ball? Is it $3,000? Yes, please. Thank you for your coming. Except that, what can we do for you? Thanks. Alright, now we need to catch us a Bobo and a Kellar. And then we need to investigate the route to the west, no doubt. What do we got? Kellar. Wild Kellar jumps out. Go in con. Try not to kill it in one hit. Go all out, but not. Go all out is one of the amusing move names, but it is not by far the most amusing move name. I suppose we can go ahead and try. Green has used Monster Ball. I still press A and B at the same time when it poofs. Out of some sort of, I don't know, habit. Wonderful! Kellar were finally caught! The data of Kellar was recorded in the illustrated handbook Pet again. Kellar, the mouse pet, has long and sharp tooth, which always grows up by biting off or shaving off the hard object. Swims with 3 toe webs in the lake. Do we nickname Kellar? No, we don't. If I was particularly stupid and mean-spirited, I might name it Helen. Ah, a Bobo. Perfect. We need you, Bobo. Bobo, 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 Bobo. Bobo, blow. Bobo, blow, below, bow. Gust is not flying type in the first generation of Pokemon, so it is not super effective against Incon. But it is more powerful than Go All Out. Wonderful! Bobo, we're finally caught. The data of Bobo was recorded in the illustrated handbook Pet again. Bobo, the bird pet, dislikes fighting, hides in the grass, and can catch insects and alike. Do we nickname Bobo? No. We've caught all that there is to see on this route. Unlike, maybe later remakes, which had something else here, and Tohomon, which had some rare enemies there, I believe. Like Iku or something. But now we have to see what's over here. Well, I know what's over here. It's this patch of grass, the Elite Four, and a battle with the rival if you go a bit too far, which we are not leveled up for. What we need to find here is some more Pokemon. Ah, Wild Niter jumps out. Probably should have healed. It's only go all out. I'm sure I can manage. Okay, it also has chirps to assail. Niter, we're finally caught! The Needle Pet. The power is strong, even though it is small. The female's horn is smaller. Be careful. Always be careful around your Niter. We have to find the other Niter, and I think Mankey can show up here. I'm not positive on that. I know it can in yellow. Escaping smoothly! Oh, come on. Humor me at least, game. Ah. This must be a version where the female Nidoran is more common than the male. I believe the original green came with an original red, and then in Japan, blue was the third one, and then yellow would be a fourth one. But we got red and blue, the equivalent of Japan's blue. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Ah! Wild Machi jumps out! Well, I guess there's Spearow around here too. Which might be a problem, since I believe he can peck. Which should be flying type. Fomachi's chirps to assail, but unable to determine smoothly. As long as he's unable to determine smoothly, I should be okay. Fomachi's peck to assail! The effect is extremely good! Oh no! Remember this annoying noise? You'll never forget it. Machi, we're finally caught. The bird pet is very busy and flies everywhere. No much strength, but is difficult to deal with when parroting. I don't feel like going back to town, so I'm just gonna waste this. Like a jerk. Alright, can we find a male Niter? That's all I want, okay? Maybe I should go ahead and level grind while I'm here. Aha! There we go. Male Niter with his giant eyes. I get the feeling I might kill him if I attack again and get unlucky. Ah! I thought you'd caught that, but! Well, we at least can see some of the "you fail at catching pet" messages. I'm not sure if I should be reading it as pet or P-E-T. I blame Battle Network for that last one. Niter, Needle. The ears become large when hearing sound far away. Poisonous Needle is exploded when getting angry and move like flying. I think that's my favorite early game definition. Move like flying indeed. Anyway, now that we've got the basics out of the way, I think that's a good point to call it for a first episode, if you will, of Pokemon Green. Once I heal my pets. Now I have 6 of them, so it's technically a full party. I'm going to try and avoid doing any level grinding on screen unless I'm searching for specific Pokemon anyway. But, this has been Shag, and, welcome to coming back next time.